you call the police? Okay. All right. What's going on tonight?
Some guy followed me.
Okay.
I noticed he was following me outside, so I turned in and I went down to like a few down.
Okay.
You know, and I turned my car off and it went like this. And the guy came and he started circling my car. Like he circled the whole place.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I got scared. I'm like, who are you? What do you want? And he was like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, why? He said, oh, the way you were driving. I said, what are you talking about? I drove fine. I said, I saw you following me. And he goes, he said he was a cop. I said, really? Show me your badge. And he wouldn't.
Okay.
He got out of the car with 911 on the phone, and I started saying the license plate, and he drove off.
Okay. All right.
He had a Ford.
We're out with that person right now.
You have him?
Hold on. Okay. Could you describe what he looked like?
He had facial hair, dark hair. He had white skin. He was skinny. He had a Jewish accent.
Okay.
Like maybe a little bit of long hair, ponytail.
Okay.
Okay, I never seen him before.
Okay, well listen, you've never seen him before. You could take a deep breath. You're not in any danger. Okay.
I thought I was.
Okay. Well, you're not right now. Okay. Okay. So take a deep breath for me. Okay. You were at Sunset 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Okay. Then what happened?
Before that, I was at Centerfold.
What was that?
Dad, I'm sorry. I'll call you back. No, some guy just followed me, impersonated a police officer, but
okay.
It's
Can you?
I'll call you back.
I need to get this information now. So.
Okay. Before that, I was in Centerfold.
Okay.
I didn't see him around at all.
Okay.
You know. So then I stopped at.
So were you at
7-Eleven?
Okay, so you were coming from.
Because I was hungry for fruit. I have it in my car, and then I was eating it and driving back home, which was a short drive. I was wide awake.
Where do you live here?
Yes.
Okay.
I noticed he was kind of following me, and I felt something.
Where'd you notice that?
Like on the street before turning onto Willow. I guess that's Poplar.
Okay, so you noticed he was following you from.
That's what I
on
thought.
Poplar.
But then, so instead of turning here, I turned in down there, and then I drove really quick to the opposite side, and I turned my car off and my lights off, and I went duck down. And he came with his car slowly all around the whole parking lot. And I'm sitting there and he pulls up, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Why is he following?
He pulled up where?
Next to me.
On what side of the car?
On the driver's side.
Okay. Did he get out of the car? Did he stay in the car?
No, he stayed in the car.
Okay.
And then when I was like, why are you following me? You know? And he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, why are you asking me that? Who are you? Why are you following? He said he was a cop. And I said, really? Because I'm calling 911. And I'm giving them your plate. And he drove off.
Did he say specifically, I'm a cop?
Yes, he did. He said he was going to give me a DUI.
What exactly did he say when he identified himself as a police officer?
He said, do you know who I am? And I said, no, that's why I'm asking you. Who are you? You're following me. And he goes, I'm a cop. And I said, show me your badge. And he wouldn't show me it. And he goes, do you want me to give you a DUI? And I said, really? I'm calling 911. He goes, okay, call them. And so I called them, and I started giving them plate number. He just drove off. I didn't get the last couple numbers.
Okay.
But if he was a cop, he would never have driven off, or he did something wrong. He had no right following me. If it was like you following me or something, I would understand.
Okay. All right, just give me a second. I'm going to update my supervisor and just let him know what we have, okay?
Thank you.
Have you ever seen this guy before? Now, what were you doing at Centerfold, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I work.
You work there?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen him there before?
No, never.
No? He's not a regular, he's not a customer, he's not...
Never.
No? Okay. All right, and where did you first notice he was following you?
When I was driving on Deal Road. Yeah, the cops here. I called the cops.
Okay, so on Deal Road was where you first noticed him?
Yes. And then I had a suspicion
That he was following you on
Yes.
Poplar?
So that's why I turned in over there. And then I went that way instead of this
What
way.
route did you take exactly? I know you said you went to Sunset 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
From there, did you get on to 35?
Took the Deal Road exit.
Went to Deal Road.
Went over the...
Yeah, went across 35, and then you made the
right
on the Poplar.
And then a right on Poplar and a right on
Willow.
Willow, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then I turned into like one of the first ones, and then I sped, and I went all the way down there, and I turned my car off in a parking lot.
Okay.
So he knew my car. He was following me.
Okay.
From that far away, he knew.
Did you notice him at 7-Eleven or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
There was.
So you first noticed him on Deal Road?
I don't know, but I had this guy stalking me before, just recently.
Do you know who it is?
Well, this guy, I didn't know who it was. But there was a guy stalking me recently.
Do you know who the guy stalking you was?
I don't think it was him. I was
310-289. Who are you out with over there?
So Officer Wankowski and Officer Padone. When
his name is Ahmed Ajiz from the Skyway.
I think they got him.
Cop.
I think they got him. Did you get that?
That's not the same name, but we are out with the person whose vehicle that was.
You did get him. Good.
Got it.
Why did he do this?
Is she able to physically describe him?
Dad, stop.
What's your physical description of him?
Okay, he has dark hair. I think he had on white. I think. He had white skin. He had a Jewish accent.
Firm, stand by.
Okay, I think he had a little long hair, I think. Dark hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second. All right, so we have a white
He
male.
was skinny. He was skinny, I think.
White male, skinny. What else? You said dark hair.
Yes. I think it might have been long in a ponytail, but I couldn't tell. I think that he did have a ponytail. Big on him, Dad.
White shirt.
I think it was white. I could be confused with his car and his white skin.
All right, so I have white male, skinny, dark hair, possibly in a ponytail with a white shirt. Anything else?
Like that Jewish accent.
Jewish accent?
Yeah.
Was he wearing a mask?
No, he wasn't wearing a mask, Dad. I think he might have had facial hair, too.
Oh, and you said beard?
I think he did. Yes, I think he did. I think he did.
Can you describe the facial hair?
No.
No. Okay.
I was having a heart attack when this was going on.
Okay, I understand.
Daddy got him, I think. Yeah, me too. Do you know how I felt? This guy freaking...
Hey, she described him as a white male, skinny, with dark hair, possibly in a ponytail, wearing a white shirt, Jewish accent, and he had facial hair. She described him as a white male, skinny build, dark hair, possibly in a ponytail, wearing a white shirt. He had a Jewish accent and facial hair.
Ocean Township Police.
Pull up and talk to anybody? You didn't, in your travels from Piscataway, you didn't pull over and talk to anybody or anything like that?
What's going on?
Copy, that's our goal.
You don't have a spotlight or a flashlight or anything like that? What is that there?
That came with the car.
Okay, that's a spotlight, right?
Yeah,
Does it work?
Yeah, I don't even use it.
You don't use it? You didn't use it tonight?
I didn't use it tonight.
Okay.
And I don't use it at all.
You don't use it at all?
Or and see exactly like what do you actually try and pose, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Do you just shine a spotlight on a corner? Or do you,
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm a graphic designer.
Okay. Why do you have a car like this?
I bought it from a guy who was selling it from an auction.
Okay. Who did it register to?
My brother.
Your brother? Does it have any lights or anything on it?
Other than this one, nope.
Is this a personal car or is it a work car?
It's personal.
I'm just curious because usually the blue Easy Pass tags are for fleet cars, so I was just curious if it was like
Is that a light bar in the back?
A what?
A light bar?
What do you mean?
A light bar.
I don't know what a light bar is.
Like, for flashing lights, like we have a light bar.
No,
On
I
our
don't
cars.
have that in the car. Do you want to check?
Well, it looks like there's one on the back of it. That's what I'm saying.
I can open the trunk for you.
What are you doing in Ocean?
Huh?
What are you doing over here? Where do you live?
I'm going to the beach because I want to shoot. I have my camera. I'm trying to shoot like sunrise. So I'm gonna go from now and wait until it comes up. I do photography and graphic design.
what time's the sunrise? It's a little early to be coming down, huh? I mean, if that's the only reason you're here for, right?
Yeah, I usually go there.
And where do you live?
Piscataway.
Piscataway?
Yes.
Did you come straight from Piscataway?
Yes. I was at the airport dropping off my wife, and then I
You
went
weren't in
home.
Asbury at all? Pretty sure I saw you pass me by on the circle maybe about 45 minutes ago. I have no idea.
I was just feeling busy.
That's not what I asked.
I don't know if I.
Did you go around the Asbury Circle?
I don't know.
About 45 minutes. Where's your GPS coming from there? Would you mind zooming out and showing me the origin location?
Ocean Township.
What's that?
And then she said, I'm calling 911. And when she did that, he took off toward 35. So I want to get him out and just,
Yeah.
I want to pat him down to make sure he's not like,
Carrying.
he's saying he's a,
Oh, he's saying he's a police officer?
that's what,
Oh.
that's what, no, he didn't say, he didn't tell me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm pretty sure. He's not playing along with it, but I'm like 85% sure that he came around the circle about 15 to 20 minutes before this.
275. I got her side. I'll get detention right now.
Hop out. You're not going to talk to me. I just want to talk to you back here. Okay?
I'll tell you as soon as you come back here. Okay. You don't have any weapons on you, right? No? No guns, knives, bombs, anything like that? Okay. Alright, come on back here. Okay. We got a report, okay, that you were following a car. Okay, it was this car following this woman. Okay? And she was driving around town, off main roads and everything like that, and you were following her, and then she eventually pulled over, and she asked what you were doing. And you shined your spotlight on her car and talked to her for a little bit. Right? Did that not happen?
I did not shine any spotlight.
Okay.
And anybody.
Did you talk to her?
Talk to who?
The car that pulled over and asked what you were doing.
There was no car that pulled over.
No
You're
car.
the only car that pulled me over.
Good. Okay. So you're telling me that the person that called 911 and gave the description of your car, she's lying. You didn't talk to her at all.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay. Did you go to 7-Eleven tonight?
No.
No. You were never in the parking lot of 7-Eleven.
Never.
So if we check the tapes of 7-Eleven parking lot, they
Sure.
have very good surveillance.
Sure.
Okay. So that's the story, right? You're sticking to it. You didn't talk to anybody.
Nope.
Sure? You're not looking at me.
Because the lights are in my face.
Okay. I'll block them.
Alright.
Okay. What are you doing here from Piscataway?
I come here pretty often to shoot in the sunlight.
Shoot what?
Photography.
Photography?
Where's your camera equipment?
It's right on the front seat.
Okay. Where do you shoot photography?
Why?
No, where? Where do you go for it?
Usually Belmar Beach.
Belmar Beach. Okay. So what time is the sunrise tonight?
Around 5 o'clock.
5.
Usually.
Okay. You still have a couple hours to go, right?
Yes, I usually go there early. I rest in the car so I don't miss it.
Okay. All right.
I do this pretty often too.
Okay. And you didn't follow anybody? You didn't talk to
No, I
anybody?
never follow anybody.
I mean tonight.
No.
Talking about tonight. Okay? So definitely didn't do that.
I'm going to be upfront with you, okay? There's a lot of technology in this town, cameras, plate readers, things along those lines, okay? We got a report that your vehicle was in an apartment complex, okay? At which point you confronted a female in the apartment complex, asked her if she was okay, right? Do you remember doing that?
No.
You don't remember doing that at all?
No, that's what you tell me.
Okay. What if I told you I had video of it? I'm looking for some honesty. I'm not trying to make this a big ordeal. Okay, you didn't hurt anybody.
Right.
Okay? But not telling the truth, right, makes you look guilty. That like you were going to do something. Okay? Telling the truth about what's going on, right, shows me that you're obviously being truthful and you had no intentions on hurting anybody. But we have to come up with a solution here. Okay? If you lie to me about what's going on when I can prove that you're lying, we have a problem. Right? If you tell me the truth and nobody's hurt here and this woman just got scared, right, then we can have a different type of solution to this whole thing.
I just told the officer
Yeah.
you can check the videos at 7-Eleven.
I'm not worried about 7-Eleven.
He told me,
I don't care about
That's right.
7-Eleven.
then whatever footage you have,
Okay. But tell me if this rings a bell to you. Okay? You happen to pull into an apartment complex. You pulled up alongside of a vehicle. There was a lady in the vehicle. You had a brief conversation. You asked her if she was okay.
no,
She got nervous. She said she was going to call 911, and you drove away. She describes your vehicle. She has your license plate. She says that you have a spotlight on your car. She describes you perfectly. White male with a beard, wearing a white t-shirt, a white shirt, a little bit of an accent. Everything that she's telling me
yeah,
is
everything
adding
you're
up.
saying sounds like me, but
Okay.
it's not me.
Okay. So if I tell you that I have your license plate in the apartment complex and this woman took a video of you while she was in her car and the video is matching up to you,
don't know how to say anything to that.
You don't know how to explain that at all?
At all.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, though?
Yes, I do.
That being honest about something is a lot better than being deceitful about it? Okay. Do you have anything in your car you shouldn't have?
No.
Part of me does not believe you, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, right? But when I have all these facts, basically, right, and then you just denying what's going on.
I'm not denying. I'm saying what happened. You're telling me something else happened, and you're telling me that that was me. So how am I supposed to react to that?
I'm asking just for some cooperation and honesty.
3 cop cars pulled me over. Like,
because what she's alleging, right? She has one side of the story. Whatever she wants, right? And then if you were the person that was involved in this, you might have a completely different story as to what was going on. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? So if she's telling me a story, right, which kind of incriminates you into doing something that maybe you shouldn't have been doing, but maybe that wasn't the full story, or maybe that there's something missing, right? I need you to fill in the blank.
I don't have any story.
So you deny going into the apartment complex? You deny making contact with...
I don't have any stories. I came from Piscataway.
Yep.
On my way, I got pulled over. And until they explained to me why I'm getting pulled over, I had no idea why I'm pulled over.
Do you know why now you're getting pulled over?
Yes, I understand. But, like, what am I supposed to do at this point?
I don't...
You tell me you have video of me.
I'm asking you to fill in the blank here. Listen.
I don't have any blank to fill.
Okay.
I told you, I came from Piscataway. I'm going there. I do this pretty often.
Okay.
It's like, and you're telling me that somebody looks like you, wearing same shirt, same car, same everything?
Yep. I didn't say you pulled somebody over. I said you approached somebody in the parking lot.
No, somebody else told me.
Forget about what they said. I just talked to the officer that's over there now. Okay? I know you never got out of the car. I know that you never tried to hurt anybody. I know that you didn't try to intimidate anybody, right? But I need to hear that from you.
I already said I'm coming from Piscataway to Belmar.
Okay.
What do you want me to say other than
You
this?
also said that you're following a GPS, and this is not a direct path. No GPS is going to take you off of major highways that have a direct path to Belmar.
Correct.
To come through residential neighborhoods to go to Belmar from Piscataway. It's not going to happen.
I usually select on the GPS to avoid highway. I can show you.
That's not an option. It's fastest route, fuel efficient, avoid tolls.
I'll show you.
Stay right there. This is not like a direct path to where you were going. And that's
I usually take my time driving. I listen to podcasts, and because I'm not in a rush. But, like, I just usually follow the GPS. And there is an option that selects to avoid highway. I can show you.
Yeah, so we're out with that car now. We're trying to just figure out what's going on, okay?
Why? Why is he stopping me? What is he doing?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you let me know?
Well, yeah, as soon as I know, I'll update you on it, okay?
I'm sorry, I didn't see your name.
That's right. I'm Officer Bartolome.
Bartolome.
Yep.
Got it.
How long have you been down here in Monmouth County for? You literally just left Piscataway and you were in a direct route. Did you stop anywhere? No. So you went from Piscataway directly to here. And how did you end up here?
What do you mean?
You said your GPS took you here?
Yeah, I was just following the GPS.
Okay. And what destination were you supposed to go to? Like, what did you put in there? Belmar Beach?
Yes, Ocean Drive.
What's that? Ocean Ave?
Drive, Ocean Ave.
Ocean Ave, Belmar Beach on Ocean Ave? And it took you here? Okay. You understand that you are nowhere near Belmar right now? And that your GPS... How did you get down here? From Piscataway? Did you take Route 35,
Probably,
Route 18, Garden State Parkway, New Jersey Turnpike?
Route 35.
Okay.
And then from 35, I went off like to inside roads.
Okay. So you took 35 to where, though?
I don't remember.
You don't know? Okay. At any time, did you travel around the Asbury Park Circle today?
I don't know where the Asbury Park Circle is.
It's about 1 mile down off of Route 35.
Well, if it's
Past here.
then no.
So you haven't traveled past here.
Nope.
At any time did you go to Centerfolds,
What is that?
a gentleman's club down here?
Nope.
You never went there. You didn't go into any apartment complex. You spoke to nobody along your way. You understand that your story doesn't make very much sense. You can't tell me with certainty how you got down here, right?
I
You
drive
think you took
around
Route 35.
pretty much. No,
What's
I
that?
don't think. I know I took 35.
Okay.
And then I started branching off like local roads.
Okay. In what town did you start branching off of local
I
roads?
don't know. I don't really focus on what town while I'm driving. I just
Okay.
drive.
Is it possible that when you broke off of some of these local roads that you ended up in an apartment complex?
Nope.
Not a chance.
Nope. Should I call a lawyer or something? What am I supposed to do here?
You just hang out.
You guys are telling me a story, and it's making it seem like you want to fit it into me, and I don't know how to prove my end. What am I
Your what?
supposed to do now?
You don't know how to prove what?
My end of the story. I keep telling you I'm coming from Piscataway. You keep telling me no, you're not. You're like this or like that. So what am I supposed to do now?
Let us just figure some stuff out.
Can I make a phone call?
No, I'd rather you not, because I don't know who you're calling.
I'm gonna call a lawyer.
Oh, at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Okay. It's not necessary right now,
Then why are you not letting me go?
because we're still
Well,
investigating what's going on.
You're detained right now while we investigate a crime. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think I should call a lawyer.
Okay. Well, you don't have to answer any of our questions if you don't want to from moving forward.
Yeah,
Okay?
you guys are making me nervous. You're telling me a crime. I'm pulled over with 3 cop cars, and I'm just not comfortable at this point.
Okay. Well, you don't have to answer our questions if you don't want to. All right. We're gonna do our investigation. Just sit tight. Okay. But you are detained, and you can remain silent.
At this point, we should just do a show up by now.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
We are. Just on our way.
So can I call a lawyer?
There's no reason to call a lawyer right now. You're not under arrest, and we're not interrogating you. So
Well,
You
he's
don't-
telling me you're detained and we're investigating a crime.
we are investigating a crime, right? We're not interrogating you, and you're not under arrest. So you don't call a lawyer out on the street. If you don't want to answer any more of our questions, you can say, I don't want to answer any more of your questions. We'll go through the motions that we have to, and that's it. But you're not under arrest, and nobody's interrogating you. So right now, there's no reason for a lawyer. Like I said, if you wish to remain silent right now and just not talk to us, that's your right to do. You don't have to answer any of our questions.
He's saying I'm detained.
It's a motor vehicle, so any motor vehicle stop is a detention, right? We are investigating a crime right now, okay? And you're being detained as a suspect of that crime pending our investigation.
Then I think I should call a lawyer.
There's no reason to call a lawyer right now. There's
This
nothing
sounds pretty serious
As
to
I
me.
said, the lawyer's not doing anything for you. We're not interrogating you, and you're not under arrest. Okay? A lawyer right now will just most likely tell you, don't answer any of their questions and go through the motions. If you don't want to speak to me anymore, you don't have to speak with me. But you're not under arrest, and nobody's interrogating you.
Can you tell me how long I'm going to be?
About
like
5 more minutes till we finish up our investigation here and make a determination what's going to happen.
All right, I'm going to read this again to you, okay? In a moment, a person is going to be shown to you. Take as much time as you need to look at this person. You are not required, nor should you feel compelled to identify the person shown to you. You should not conclude the person shown to you is the person who committed the crime just because the person is being shown to you. Showing you this person is not meant to suggest any police officer believes this person committed the crime. This person may or may not be the person who committed the crime. If you recognize the person shown to you, please tell me immediately. Please do not ask me if I agree or support with your choice. It is your choice alone that counts. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. 310 Ocean. We're arriving. Ending mileage is 21965.
310 Ocean. We're arriving. Ending mileage is 21965.
Can you come stand right here, sir? Just look straight ahead. Straight ahead.
That's it.
How confident are you in that answer?
100%.
Positive ID.
Stand with the officers over here for a second. Sir, what's your name? What is it? Ahmed? Okay. You're going to be placed under arrest. Okay, right now. If you can put your hands behind your back. We're not interrogating you, and we're not asking you any questions at this point.
Why am I being arrested?
You're being arrested for impersonating a police officer.
How did I do that?
I explained it to you before. I gave you the opportunity to speak with me while we were out here.
How did I do that?
Okay, well, based on our investigation, that's where it's led us tonight. Okay, there's probable cause to believe that you were involved in this. You'll be placed under arrest for impersonating a police officer. Okay, if you have no warrants, and have you ever been arrested before? Okay. I call a judge, and he decides whether to put you on a warrant or release you on a summons.
Can I call a lawyer? Because this sounds pretty serious to me, and I'm pretty
As I said to you, right, we are not interrogating you, right? We're not doing anything that involves having a lawyer present, right? After the fact, when you're released...
sounds very serious.
Okay. As I said to you, if we were bringing you into an interrogation room and reading your Miranda rights, right, you have the right to a lawyer. Right now, we're going through the booking process. Okay, we're going to go inside, you're going to get booked.
Can I call my lawyer before that happened?
Not right now, no.
Because I didn't do anything that warrants all of this.
Well,
so please, let me call a lawyer.
Listen, a lawyer is not warranted at this point.
Please let me call a lawyer.
Get booked, you're going to get processed, you have the right to a call afterwards.
Please, at this point, you're not even going to let me back in my car? At least let me call a lawyer.
No, I'm seizing your car right now because it was involved in a crime. Does this car belong to you?
It belongs to my brother.
Okay.
Please let me call a lawyer.
You can bring him in.
Isn't this my right to call a lawyer?
You're going to go through the booking process, and you're allowed a call after the fact. You have to go through the booking process first. Right now, as I said to you, there's no...
So I'm not allowed to call a lawyer right now?
Right now...
Am I not allowed to
sir,
call a lawyer
listen to me for a second, okay? A lawyer is present at a police department if we want to talk to you with a lawyer present. Okay, you can call to your lawyer. He's not going to do anything right now. You're still under arrest.
I would feel a bit more safe.
After he's done processing you and taking your picture and doing your fingerprints, you can make a phone call. That's how it works. That's how it works.
So now I'm not allowed to call a lawyer.
When you go inside, after you get processed, after you get processed and fingerprinted, sir, you are entitled to a phone call, and you can then make a phone call to him. We are not questioning you. We're not reading your Miranda rights. We're done as far as this investigation goes.
Okay,
when you go to court,
when he asked me, I will tell him they did not allow me to call a lawyer.
I'm allowing you to call. Listen,
let me call.
It's not done right now. It's done after the booking process. You are entitled to a phone call.
Allow me to call.
Okay, bring him inside.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
She said 100% it was him, huh?
She says it was him. She reiterated the story that she believed that she... Yeah. She said that she was being followed in. She ducked off into a different lot She was nervous about this car following her. The car doubles back, comes into the parking lot. She said that he utilizes his spotlight. He ends up finding the car, drives up next to her, identifies himself as a police officer, doesn't want to show a badge, threatens her with a DWI. When she says, I'm calling 911, he leaves. She is... What's that? I don't know, I had mine turned down. She identifies the car as a white Ford Explorer. It had the spotlight on it, no front license plate. She originally gives a description. She originally gives a description of him, and then the positive identification. So, I mean, at this point, he says that he's a police officer, threatens her with a DWI. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where this could, I mean, had she not just said, I'm calling 911 and went along with this, God forbid, what could have happened?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.